Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This is my top 10 stocks as we head into Thursday, February 15th. This will be a technical analysis breakdown. So if you're someone that uses charts within your trading, or maybe you're just interested in learning more about charts and how they can be used as a tool to help make good decisions as a trader, this will be a video for you. First off, a couple clarifications. Number one, the candlestick that you see right there will still be moving. That is because the market's open for a small amount of time. But I like to do these videos when the market is still open because sometimes we can capture some really interesting late day price movement. And second, I'll be using the 30-minute time frame, meaning each one of these candlesticks here represents 30 minutes worth of time. So ticker symbol number one, DTSS, and very eventful day today and a little tricky to talk about because it's all regarding perspective. I mean, if you're some sort of day trader, flipper, scalper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you were buying right there, or maybe you bought the dip right there and your plan was to buy and sell within 10 minutes, well then yes, from that perspective, the chart looks really, really bad because there is no doubt about it that yes, today after that open, there was pretty much a downwards channel that formed all day long. However, with that being said, if you care about the bigger picture point of view, well, part of that is saying, well, yeah, Clay, fair enough. The price did pull back after the gap up. But what was going on before all this? And before all this, you had this big move up right here. And a few golfers out here, I'll try to make it a little bit more visual, put the golf hole down here, and this would be known as a bull pennant pattern. Now, just because something's a bullish pattern doesn't mean for sure guaranteed the price is going to go upwards. There are no guarantees. But is it plausible to think that this thing could consolidate out and then curl back upwards and maybe make another nice move? Yeah, absolutely. And for those people that maybe aren't even in the trade, if you do like to play bull pennants and you like to play those sorts of breakouts, then that is a very interesting spot that I would say is worth keeping an eye on. So again, if you like this price range, you like bull pennants, keep an eye on DTSS. Next one here, ticker symbol SOXS, and very rough day here as the price has essentially, it's not totally gone back to where it started because this nice move here, to be fair, started right down at that area right there. And where the price is right now, you can see clearly still up above where it had been. But what's now started to, begun is that the price is creeping right back into this general area here where the price had already been, which is not a good sign when it came to the question of, okay, good solid move here, but was this truly strong? And as of now, looking like that was just simply a dead cat bounce again, because the price is starting to drift back into where it was. And that's why I would say this is certainly a must-hold level right there at the 424 mark, because if the price were to come down here to 424 and then break down below there, for argument's sake, at least in my opinion, the price is officially gone right back to where it was, which would confirm that this all has been a dead cat bounce in terms of that movement right there. If the price does try to turn itself back around, key area of resistance that stands out to me right here at this trend line. So let me get this in place. You can see done a good job of forecasting where those rejection points have been. So keep an eye on that if there is any sort of attempted bounce back upwards. But yeah, as of now, things are looking pretty shaky. Next one here, ticker symbol LYFT, LYFT. Very, very nice move today with earnings. And I know there's quite a bit of drama yesterday. But with all things said, nice pattern here and one that you got to think a lot of people are going to be watching. And I make that comment because when a lot of people are watching the same pattern and wondering the same things, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want, it can produce some very dynamic movements. So let me change that to green to represent more of the support part of it. And this pattern should look relatively familiar because we just talked about it, but let's keep it one color. So we have resistance, we have support, have the big move up right here, have the golf hole down here, another bull pennant pattern. The biggest difference here I would say is LYFT, relatively good, well-known stock. I wouldn't call it a super popular stock, but yeah, people have heard of it. So when you have a lot of people watching a stock, watching the same general areas, then there's just that much more plausibility that if the price does indeed break up through that level, that could create additional buying pressure. So certainly keep an eye on it moving forward if you like those bull pennants. Next one, MARA, and the uptrend continues. So just some basic updates here. Going to go ahead and get rid of that level as it served its purpose for now. First key update comes about just based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. And I'm actually going to adjust this a little bit further upwards, which just shows how strong of the day was. Because not only did this convert to a support, I'm going to go ahead and adjust the level of support up that much further and call it right here at the 2830 mark. So that would be, the ideal level when you say, Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? And yeah, ideally speaking, if the price could stay above 2830, that would be a great sign of strength. In regards to the levels of resistance, once again, have a pretty well-defined little trend line right there. Interesting dynamic here is that as I speak, you can see the price is basically doing battle with that level, which brings up, the initial question, can the price break through that level? And then the secondary question, if the price does break through it, is that going to be just another round of upwards momentum in the bullish direction? But anyway, look at it, good solid day. And as long as the price keeps on putting these higher highs and higher lows, that is what matters most. Next one here, ticker symbol AMC, and wow, very nice move today. And this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have watched the past videos where I threw that trend line into place there. And you can see, check it out. had a problem, rejected, and then late day finally got the breakout from it, and then up it's gone. So very nice trend line breakout. Going to go ahead and get rid of that as it served its purpose for now. With the newest area of support, if there is any sort of pullback, just at this former area of resistance right down here around the $4.70 mark. So keep an eye on 470 if the price does pull back from an overarching standpoint. Keep an eye on that purple line right there, 50-period moving average. Keyword being moving. So as time goes by, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So it's essentially like a trend line that's going to draw itself for you. So as long as the price is above that overarching trend line, then the bulls still remain in full control. In terms of next areas of resistance, got to squeeze things down here a little bit because as we're seeing here, it's been a long time since the price has been up this high. So next key area of resistance. Nope, actually broke through that level. Very impressive. Right here at $4.97 if you want to round that up to $5. I don't think many people would put up much of an argument there. But anyway, look at it. Very nice day today for AMC. Real quick, want to personally invite you to get signed up for this free live online webinar that I'm offering here very soon. So if you've been enjoying what you've seen and you want to learn more about this tool, how it can and should be used to build consistency and manage risk, then certainly get signed up for the free webinar. If you're watching on YouTube, then there's a link down in the description box you can use to sign up. Or if you're watching right at my website, there's an area on the webpage itself where you can use to get signed up. So like I said, if you've been enjoying, then definitely get signed up for the free webinar. Next one, PLTR, and this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have watched past videos, but if you have, hopefully remember me talking about this 25.60 mark, and you can see that once again, the price during that candle right there, 30-minute session, got relatively close, got rejected back down, but the key dynamic here is very nice recovery. When you stop and think about that just a day ago, opening 30 minutes, the price had dropped all the way down there, and now it's all the way back up there. Very, very impressive recovery any way you look at it. So now it's just a question of can the price travel this remaining distance, make its move up to there, and then, will it be able to fight through that level? That's the big question mark moving forward from the resistance side of things. In terms of areas of support, still do have the overarching level down here at 23.30, but the newest area in the near term would be that, like the other ones we've talked about already, that purple line there, 50-period moving average, which was also actually a level of resistance going into today, but you can see broke above that resistance there, which just goes back to the talking point of now you'd ideally like to see that area of resistance behave as support. But all things considered, very, very nice day here for PLTR. Next one, ticker symbol TGL, and this is why I love to do these when the market is still open, because check it out as I speak. Volume is coming in very strongly. This thing is making another push to the highs, which brings about the level that you got to think everybody and their brother's uncle is going to be watching, that area right up there at 18 cents, which once again, brings about that talking point of self-fulfilling prophecies, because that's nothing special on my part. That's not a secret discovery. A lot of people are watching that level, and a lot of people have very, obviously noticed, wow, volume is surging back in. Wow, look at this green candle forming. All right, is this the leading indicator of the break to come for 18 cents? And that's what a watch list is all about, finding unique, finding interesting situations, and not randomly rushing out and buying things, but watching it. So if you find this sort of, situation interesting, and if you do like penny stocks, then this is one that I would definitely say to keep a close eye on for Thursday. Next one here, TSLA Tesla. Very, very good day today. Not necessarily because it was green, but because, let me just actually get rid of that level there as it served its purpose for now. In fact, let me zoom in here. But because the price has pushed up through a couple of very key levels of resistance all in the late afternoon. So we have the pink line there, the 200-period moving average. We have the purple line there, the 50-period moving average. You can see both these levels were essentially right on top of one another. But you can also see that late day here, the price is now actually up above both those areas. So we get to ask a very exciting question. And that question is this the start of something even bigger? Now think about that question. It makes no sense to ask it if nothing worthwhile has happened. But in this situation, something worthwhile has happened. Therefore, we get to ask that question. Now, to be fair, maybe it's not. Maybe this is a fake breakout. Maybe this thing rolls right back over. But also, to be fair, that is a two-sided coin because, maybe it is. Maybe this is the start of a much bigger break to the upside, and that's what makes this question very exciting. So, very good accomplishment to get above both these moving averages late day today. So, the breakout has occurred. Can this breakout gain more momentum, get more legs underneath it? We'll see what happens. Next one, ticker symbol CLSK, and overall, higher highs and higher lows, and that's the name of the game. So go ahead and get rid of that level and first update, which you now know when levels of resistance are broken. You want to see them act as support. And I'm actually going to adjust this level up here to right around that level at the $17 mark. So $17 being that ideal level, that would make the chart look the healthiest and strongest moving forward. But if the price falls below it, that does not mean the chart's destroyed because you have that 50-period moving average that's going to keep moving itself higher and higher and behaving as that overarching trend line. So $17 and then that 50-period moving average, main levels of support. And in terms of areas of resistance, once again, have an interesting dynamic here with the trend line that has formed, and the price as of right now, and I'll try to zoom in here even more, but you can see as of right now, yeah, the trend line has rejected the price down, but the good news is, and the market closes here in 2 minutes, so odds are the price is going to close below that trend line. But headed into Thursday now, the question becomes, okay, well, can the price get up through that level? And if it can, then you once again have those potential self-fulfilling prophecies. We're going to have breakout traders saying, hey, I'm a breakout trader. Oh, look, that's breaking out. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to buy. And you get enough people doing that, and you'll have just self-fulfilling prophecy type momentum. But all things considered, and then just real quick from a pattern standpoint, so resistance, support, nice move there, golf hole down there. So in some senses, little miniature bull pennant pattern. Next one, ticker symbol TQQQ, which is an ETF that measures the NASDAQ market. So if you believe the NASDAQ market as a whole is going to go up, this one will also go up. And very, very nice day today, especially, and again, for those of you that watched the video previously and noticed that green line, what a beautiful bounce off that level. And now you just got that much more follow through. So very, very nice recovery. Going to go ahead and get rid of that level. Make the first update here, which you now know. Resistances, you want to see them act as support. So newest area of support, 57.90, and then you also have the pink line down here, the 200 period moving average. You can see right there, classic example right there of it acting as support. And now the big dynamic here is all eyes on on that 50 period moving average. The price is right at that level. So same general talking point, can the price get the break up through it? And if it can, then it starts to become very, very realistic that this whole pullback here was just simply a pullback, and that the inflation numbers that came out, yeah, kind of the market's shrugging them off. And you got to like the odds that, it could potentially go back up and retest those highs. Of course, no guarantees, but given how bad it was and how strong the recovery was, how strong the late day recovery was, and now if the price can get a break up through there, again, it becomes way more plausible than, not that long ago when the price was rolling over all the way down here. So we'll see what happens with it, but overall, all things considered, very, very strong day today for this one. So that wraps up the top 10 list. Again, if you like what you saw here and you want to learn more about this tool, then definitely go get signed up for the free live webinar. It'll be very soon, Thursday, February 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So I hope to see you there. As far as the top 10 videos are concerned, if you enjoy these, please do two things for me. Hit the like button and comment down below. Tell me what you traded today. Give me your watch list for tomorrow, or just say hi. But those two things really help out. Communicate to me that you enjoy. And as long as I know you're enjoying, I will continue to put in the time and effort to get this content out too. So again, go get signed up for that free webinar. Hit the like button, leave a comment below, and have a good one.